If we're to believe what we see and hear on the news, America, which was once the land of wealth and opportunity, is now a country of failure. Since Hurricane Katrina, the USA has displayed a failing economy, a failing sense of confidence from society as a whole, and failure on multiple war fronts. Are we seeing the beginning of the end of America as a global superpower? And what implications might this have for their junior allies, such as Australia?
Tariq, let's start with you.
Oh, good.
You can think about your answer.
Yeah, I was thinking,
I think Australia should now grow up and stop being a junior ally, either to Britain. For years, it was a junior ally to Britain. Australian prime ministers just mimic the British. Now they're doing the same as far as the United States is concerned. And this is a country now which has lots and lots of young people from many different cultures and nationalities. And it should just realize which part of the world it's in and settle down to it. Now, as far as the United States is concerned, you know, it's tempting to agree with you and say there are all these disasters happening. The American economy is on the decline. The war in Iraq has gone bad. The war in Afghanistan is getting even worse. And this is the end of America. It's not as simple as that. It isn't the end of America, and it isn't the end of the American military-industrial complex. And America remains the world's most powerful militarized state with a military budget that is 10 times more than the 6 countries after it put together. And one just has to be aware of that. It's been written off before. And it's also a world hegemon now with no rivals. You know, the notion that China is a serious military, political rival to the States is nonsense. It's an economic rival. That's absolutely true. The European Union isn't a rival. So where's the threat to American hegemony coming from? I think it's overrated, this threat. And what will change the United States is not going to be defeats abroad, but what will change the United States if there are movements of its own people within that country. That is what will bring about organic change. So I hate to disappoint you. I wish I could agree with you, but I can't.
Barack Obama's rise to power was considered to be a movement. You're very disillusioned about that.
Well, it was a movement, but, you know, and what changed in the United States with Obama was not so much there was a big policy shift. In fact, he escalated the war in Afghanistan and Pakistan. What changed was the mood music. It was nicer. Nice smiles all around. Yes, we can. Do what? Change we can believe in. Which direction? You know? So I think a lot of Obama's own supporters are incredibly disappointed at the moment. He's not going to be defeated by the Tea Party or Sarah Palin or that crowd. What could bring him down is the fact that his own supporters, disappointed, decide to stay at home, saying, we tried you, you've let us down, and we're not going to vote. And this is what we will probably see in the midterm elections.